All right, hey, we're live here at HPA Tech Retreat with Michael Klein, Colorist, Renegade, 83.
How you doing, Jim?
Bam. Good. So we want to thank you for coming down and helping us do our colorist work here with Canon. And we had a remote tech come in from Canon with you. He's in New Jersey. We have Jimmy on the East Coast, and we're down here in Cali. And so so we have a picture of your dog in the Wacom pen. But first I want to hear about you and your story of how you got started in the business.
How I got started. Gosh, well, my dad was in the business, so that piqued my interest in television production. And gosh, out of college, I got a job at a local TV station, and then I started working for Great Western Bank. Does anyone remember that bank, Great Western Bank?
Yeah.
They had a really cool editing setup. And from then, I actually worked for Avid. And I did demos.
Really?
And then the people at Dick Clark discovered me doing demos. And they hired,
actually, the Dick Clark.
Yeah, but not himself, but his people found me and they liked me when I did a demo. So I started working with Dick Clark, and then I went to work for eventually CBS and Entertainment Tonight.
Awesome.
I did that editing for 15 years, and now I'm a colorist for Renegade 83, the production company that is known for Naked and Afraid.
Naked and Afraid, that's such a cool show. And I've been hearing a lot of stories around here with these new LED walls for virtual production and colors everything, and blending the virtual world and the real worlds like this new, very cool space. So what brings you down to the event here at HPA?
I think this is the best place to learn about bleeding edge technology, and if you just want to stay ahead and get the latest lingo, this is the place to be. And the networking here is awesome. You're hobnobbing with the mucky mucks.
No, you don't even know. I just saw like Dave Moran. I was like, it's interesting to see people on LinkedIn, and then when you see them walking by, you're like, whoa, that's so and so. And I see Alex over there with Planar, and you make new friends.
Yeah, but I mean, VPs and presidents of major networks and production companies, it's awesome.
So tell me about the shirt. First of all, look at that thing. That's smoking hot. Those cuffs. I thought I looked good.
Robert Graham.
There you go, baby. And so you have some interesting stories about your dog. And Jimmy, you want to pull up the...
All right. So this is Sadie. And Sadie is known for eating Wacom...
and Jimmy cut back.
Wacom pens, and I think I spent more money on these damn pens than I have on actual tablets. But it has my scent on it. I think that's why she likes
dogs like them too.
Yeah.
And so what this is tell us your workflow. And I mean, you've been using the Wacom.
Yeah. So I use it for editing on the Avid. It's just I usually have 2 or 3 screens, and using a mouse, like this all the time, it's crazy. You can't get across. So I need a tablet, and it's faster to get from one end to the other, and it's much less fatigue on my hand. So
yeah, especially like the carpal tunnel and just the angle of profile.
But because this is a more natural way to hold your hand, not this.
Yeah.
This is just resting your
your arm is sits like that.
Yeah. So it's very natural.
And we're gonna turn into flounders because our phones should be like this way, but they're vertical.
Right.
So we're gonna So I'm very curious about what you're seeing here at the event in terms of what is the bleeding edge in the colorist space. And just for folks that don't know what a colorist does or is, what is that?
I take the finished cut and I make it look pretty. I match all the cameras so they all have the same color temperature.
Sony Vegas.
I use DaVinci Resolve.
DaVinci Resolve.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. So we have Blackmagic, our friends. Just shout out to Blackmagic.
Love Blackmagic, love Avid. And the thing I'm most looking forward to is coming right up, and it's artificial intelligence in color. So
interesting.
So there's a product called Color Lab AI they're going to show today. And basically, you can take a frame from any movie and bring it into your scene and say, I want this scene's color to look like this frame from a movie. Like if you like the Matrix look, you could just grab that frame and say, okay, I want this scene color like the Matrix. And it gets you like 90% there. It's amazing. And it's all done through AI.
I've seen that at NVIDIA's back rooms. They're doing style transfer. So I can point it at a Van Gogh, a camera at a Van Gogh. Now you're in a live Van Gogh. It's very cool.
Yeah.
So what is it? What kind of... That's kind of the future, is you can get the looks and just lift a frame off to get the looks.
Right.
So does that put you out of business?
I hope not. At least not until I retire, which is in about. So I think human eye is the bottom line, and so you want to make an aesthetic for human eye, and I think you need that last 10% at least of human.
And you're matching it for emotions, right? Like they do different colors for different scenes.
Sure, like an Ozark, that's kind of a bluish, greenish, cyanish for, the parts that have Jason Bateman. But when they cut to Mexico, it's this beautiful, sunny, full color. But that's where all the nasty stuff goes down. So it's kind of funny how with the good guys, we got that scary color look, and then with the bad guys, you get full color. So you can do so much with color and emotions.
Yeah, it's really interesting as we're emotional beings, right? We have these sensor systems, and matching that all, we had our friend Kemi Asgar stop by the studio yesterday doing the audio with, they're doing all kinds of films, and everything has to be perfect.
Yeah.
If you want it to look good.
Yeah, I spend I do about 10 minutes a day when I do color.
Really?
Yeah. So there's in a typical 45-minute episode of Naked and Afraid, there's about 750 shots I have to look at.
Each one
is
10 minutes.
No. 10 minutes for each for 1 day for each 10 minutes a show. So that's
interesting.
So it's 150 shots a day or something like that.
New people who want to get in this business, what would do I go to college for this? How do you get started? Do you be apprentice? Do you hit you up on LinkedIn?
Sure, you can hit me on LinkedIn, but I would say learn the editing craft, and believe it or not, you're working very close to the directors of photography. So get onto a camera crew, and learn about the craft of lighting and photography when you're in college, and that's a good first start.
Cool. So we're going to say thank you again immensely. It's nice to meet you and rock this out. And so what's next for you?
Besides what this AI stuff coming up?
Yeah.
I got to hop back on Naked and Afraid starting Friday.
Awesome. So that's Michael Klein, Renegade 83 here in studio at the HPA Tech Retreat 2022. It's good to see you in person, and I love the shirt. Nice job.
I love your jacket. Thanks,
All right,
Tim.
cool.
Take it easy.